the whole concept of marketing is not just being able to get the exposure out there and sell your products, but also create an experience for the users, right? And the newer generation and the people who are already used to things like Netflix and Spotify today are looking for that experience everywhere they go, or everything they use, or every app they use. Everybody has started caring about experience, and probably just subconsciously, because they're used to it now. They don't even know that they're being served such a great experience. That's why their lives are becoming easier. Like when I talk about Netflix or Spotify, people who are Spotify users are probably not going to use anything else now. Reason being, the recommendations that Spotify gives and the music experience that it gives you is on another level. Similarly with Netflix, once you start using Netflix and your account is set and your preferences are set and you have used it for quite a bit, the recommendations that keep coming out are always to your taste, and you do want to watch it. It makes your life easier. So consciously or subconsciously, Netflix has been serving that experience to you guys. And these marketing agencies now need to be serving this experience for the brands they are representing. And how that can be done is, we can take an easy example of something like using predictive analytics and a bit more personalized content using AI. For example, there's a brand out there who's been trying to sell products, and up to today, the upselling or the reselling or the retargeting has been done based on what did they buy previously, or what cookie settings, what data could we extract from their cookies about their browsing activities on the website, and we just keep upselling that to them. But now we can start using predictive analytics and artificial intelligence in a proper blend with other algorithms to build an experience what Netflix or Spotify has built, and recommend products that actually the user would be looking for based on a lot of different factors, and that would just enhance their experience on another level. And this is just a very small example. Small brands, medium-sized brands can also start using this, not just big brands. There could be another, if we get into the space of augmented reality, that is again a great way of creating an experience. So for example, there's a company that is selling eggs, for example, and they want to do some sort of campaign, some sort of competition, that you buy their egg packs, and then when you take it home, you scan a QR code, there'll be an AR experience, you enter your details and you win something out of it. And all of that can be happening in an augmented reality experience. And these things have become more and more easier, because the way you were talking about Instagram filters, and that the framework that Instagram has started providing, we can start building things like that using that framework. There's another framework called Eighth Wall, which is I think it's a US based company that is doing that has created an augmented reality framework, and a lot of big companies are using it already. Oreo has used it, Munch has used it, Pizza Hut has used it to create different creative marketing campaigns. And a lot of companies, like the one I was talking about, the egg company, they can put out a competition. Somebody buys the egg pack, scans the QR code, and then the augmented reality experience is launched. They ask you to open the egg pack. The eggs inside the egg pack actually get animated and shows you an experience of did you win the lucky draw or not. And it's just, again, at the end of the day, it's all about the experience that we can actually give out to the users, because that is what the newer generation is looking for. And those things are now capturing the users. So AI, AR, and I'm sure you have a few examples as well if you want to shed some light on other things.
Yeah, so I agree with you, Himanshu, on using the predictive analytics and AR and VR in a lot of product promotions, product user targeting, and all that. In fact, I feel as of now, you'll see most of the websites which are using Shopify or even basic WordPress, WooCommerce, and all these plugins. When you get the recommendations, these recommendations are not smart recommendations. These are just that if one product is in X category, the products are of X category, like that. But these are nowhere customized or personalized for the user. And there are existing plugins which are there, which you can just purchase and plug into your website, which will automatically make it smarter, which automatically make it study the user's behavior and craft the recommendation according to the user, which is again one step ahead towards Netflix style or Spotify style recommendation. And talking about user experience, I also want to shed some light on the pharma side of things. I feel in pharma as well, there was one idea that we were brainstorming on, which was about, what happens when you get a prescription, or when you buy medicine from right off the shelf medicines that you have. You first take this medicine, Google it, what all things are their benefits, and what is the use case of that medicine, which muscle it is going to put the effects on. Is it a throat medicine, is it a cold medicine, whatever, like that. Why not create a digital experience out of that too, wherein when you get the medicine, you have a sticker or a QR or some sticker on it. Once you scan it, you're taken into that experience, wherein the experience itself explains you that, okay, this, if you take this medicine, it is going to target this part of your headache, or this part of your throat, or is it for a dry or a wet cough, or is it going to relieve you from the pain XYZ. So all that experiences can be now feed onto the product itself now, which then is very good user experience in itself. So I feel pharma companies, especially marketing companies, should now shift their focus into branding themselves as tech-enabled marketing companies, wherein they promise the brands that these all things can be done, and these all things, to pitch themselves as a tech companies, they need to first know that these are ideations and these are applications are tech are now possible first.